Guys, injuries from the game. Cleve Farrell had a knee, no ACL, no MCL, but we'll have to figure out exactly what it is tomorrow. Taylor Hawkins there at the end had a wrist, and that was it from the game.
We talked about it through the week, but how much of this game is you just holding your breath, not wanting to see somebody go down?
The whole game, yeah. You want to get a win, but you also want to make sure of that, and it's unfortunate to have that with Clee. Most of everything else went pretty clean, though.
There's a chance Clee could miss a game.
Yes, there's a chance.
Going into the playoffs, how concerned are you with Jake Moody misses today?
I mean, it's never good when you miss them, especially having two like that, and the extra point, and I think it was his first one inside the 40, maybe all year. But he's had a hell of a year. He's done a hell of a job up to this point, and just had a rough day today.
Would you see bringing in somebody on a practice squad or just having somebody else on hand?
No, he's been great all year, and I know he was rough on those two today, but no, we're good with Jake.
What did you think of Sam Darnold today?
I thought Sam did some real good things. He made a number of plays that kept us out there. He did a great job scrambling. He was awesome on his sneaks, the quarterback draw. I think he moved the chains one other time with his legs, made some big throws. I know that last play was unfortunate, just stepping up in the pocket there and those guys coming from behind him with the fumble, but I was happy with Sam today.
What are you seeing with Beal? Seemed like he had a nice day today.
Yes, I was glad to get a lot of guys some more playing time today. He's been great since he came back from IR. He's getting better and better each week, and today was good for him. I'm excited to watch the tape and see exactly how he did, but it seemed like he did some good things.
For guys like Trent, Bosa, and those guys, did you have a set number of plays you wanted to get him, or was it a series? Like, how did you kind of?
No, I mean, I told Trent and Nick, we were trying to go around 10 to 15. It was perfect with that opening play drive. I mean, the opening drive being about 10 plays, so that was great for Trent. And it was weird with the defense. I felt like, they had that opening 11-play drive, and then I think we got a pick on the first play. There was only like 12 plays until the very end of the 2 minute when they're trying to get Puka the ball. But once some time went, I mean, I got them out there at the end of the second quarter, and no one came back after half.
What was your message in the locker room in terms of maybe switching into the playoff mindset now?
That's really what we talked about all week. Having that playoff mindset, knowing the level that we have to play at coming in a couple weeks, and that's why it was so important for us to get a lot out of this week. We had to practice that way. We talked about it a lot last night at our team meeting, and set the schedule for the week. And guys are going to have tomorrow off, but we'll come here Tuesday, treat it like a day after game on Tuesday, and get going.
Do you practice hard this week?
Yeah, we'll have 2 days we practice real hard. We'll probably have 1 day we just do like a team conditioning thing, not much football, but we'll have 2 days we practice real hard.
Kittle and Greenlaw were pregame scratches. Are you concerned with that injury?
No, I mean, I bet you they definitely were trying to go, but Kittle's having some back spasms. So once that was happening pregame, we shut him down, and Dre had some Achilles tendonitis, so that was acting up a little bit more before the game than we had heard about it, and once we heard that, we were safe with him.
Is there anything
cautionary?
Yeah, definitely.
Is there anything beneficial at all about playing the Rams in case they're your first-round opponent?
I don't think so, but.
You don't think Matt Stafford's going to run the ball like 20 times?
Yeah, they got us ready for that, so hopefully that we got better at that for today.
How happy were you that McVay went for 2? Did you guys talk at all before the game? Any gentleman's agreement on that?
No, I mean, we both, when we talked, we both knew what this game was for both of us, but, I mean, we both know we want to win, but first thing is trying to keep our players safe, and we were just trying our butts off to keep them from getting 1 more yard and 1 more completion to Puka so he could play him the whole game. So that's what I was.
Coverage at the end of the half.
Oh, yeah, we were trying to, our goal was to just keep him going the whole game. But we knew it was going to be tough. We only needed 1 more catch and 1 more yard, but we tried our hardest.
Would you be mad if someone did that to you? You're going for a number and someone did that to your guy?
No, I'd expect it. And that's why we'd throw to someone else open. But I was hoping they were going to do that, but I think they wanted to get him out pretty fast, and I'm just glad he had to come in the third. It was a small victory.
So you're trying to tire him out, is that?
What's that?
You're trying to tire him out a little? Is that
Not tire him out. I want them to go through the stress that we're going through. You don't want to get anyone hurt. I mean, those aren't the most fun games for us. You got to do it, but you know what? I don't think we're going to talk much about it next week. So we're going to talk about what players are available for this game and things like that. So, I mean, I'm trying not to be really upset how it ended personally, but I also got to keep it in perspective and make sure that we're ready for what matters going here forward.
Now you are right into the playoffs. Just your general assessment of the way this regular season went and how you feel about your team.
I mean, our goal was to get the number 1 seed. That was our first and foremost goal. We did. It was just a little bit weird this last week. But I like how our guys handle it. I loved how our year went. I mean, we set out to do this, and I was real happy with a number of guys. I thought guys got better throughout the year, but as our players have been saying, we still feel our best football's forward. And that's kind of tough to generate when you're not going through these games. But that's why we got to be so locked into these practices and just how we clean things up and make sure no matter what happens, no matter who comes here in a couple of weeks, and no matter what type of game it is, whether it's a shootout, a game of field goals, whatever it is, that we're up for whatever it takes to win it.
Regardless of the circumstances, is it particularly annoying to lose to Sean McVay?
No, I'm all right. I mean, it's annoying to lose to everybody. You know, it's a little bit more when it's your rivals or when it's someone in your division, and it's always a little bit more when you know people. But it's not just him. There's a bunch of people on the staff I know, so they all annoy me.
Is there any thought to giving Brandon Allen some run?
Not really. I mean, we talked about it a little possibly, but the way that game was going and stuff, thought it would have been a little bit unfair to Sam, and loved how he battled and got that experience. He's been waiting for that all year, and but no, I mean, we talked about before the game, but it just didn't play out that way. I mean, I really feel, we only really had 2 drives in the second half till there was about till the 4 minutes till we had that 3 and out. So just weren't that many plays.
Do you advance scout at all this week coming up, or do you just wait until you find out who you play? I mean, because you can't play Detroit, you can't play Dallas, but any of the other 4 you could.
Yeah, we'll dabble in it all. I mean, we got to do something with that stuff when we'll go crazy as coaches, but hopefully we'll find out by Sunday. Starting to hit me that I don't think we can officially find out till maybe Monday, because I know there's Monday night game, so that'll be a little bit different. Haven't gone through that, so we'll definitely plan for all the possibilities and be halfway in on a bunch, and as soon as we get told, then we'll be 100% in. That's it? All right, guys. See you later. All right.
Sam, how did it feel to just get out there and get some game action?
Yeah, it was really good to just get out there, play an entire football game. Obviously, the result wasn't what we all wanted, but it was good to get out there, get good quality reps.
The way you guys started, and obviously you have more of the frontline players with you, but you have the 2 75-yard touchdown drives. It seemed like you were in a nice rhythm and it grew real good. Yeah,
we got in a really good rhythm those first couple drives. Just that second half just couldn't sustain rhythm or drives. They went on a couple long drives as well, but we got to do something there to get that rhythm back. And then obviously at the end had a chance, and ball didn't bounce our way.
I mean, you've known Christian McCaffrey for a while, and he never played today, obviously, but what do you think the rushing title means to him in the grand scheme of things?
I mean, it's one of those things, like, it's, with the career that he's had at the end of the day, when he's older, bless you, when he's older, he's going to remember stuff like that, and that's going to just be another accolade for him to kind of hang his cap on. And but right now, doesn't mean anything for him in his present or current, state of mind. So, but I know down the road it's going to mean a lot.
If you have to, the situation arises where you're playing in the playoffs, how big a deal or not big a deal is playing 4 quarters today, just to get you reacclimated?
Yeah, like I said, it was just good to get out there and play football. It's been a while. Obviously I had a little bit of time in Baltimore, but just to get out there and play football, and it was good to get out there. And if they do need me during the playoff run, I'll be ready.
Have you done scout team every week at mimicking the other quarterback? So essentially you're familiar with almost every quarterback that's in these playoffs, maybe outside of Goff and Love.
Yeah. I mean, we faced, I think, a few weeks in a row. It was a mobile dual threat quarterback. So me and Brandon Allen have been playing that role, and there's other weeks too. For example, like week 2, we had the Rams, and we were trying to do all the cool things that Stafford can do with the football. So no, it's fun to be able to go out there and see the different plays that the defensive guys draw up, and try to do everything we can to get the defense ready.
How are your no-look passes?
They're getting there. It's a lot easier to do them in the walkthrough because things are a little slower. But no, it's fun. It's fun to be able to try to get Dre and Fred, and because they're the best of the best, and it's fun to go up against them in practice every day.
I know this was not exactly you playing with the 49ers and Devo and all the guys for 4 quarters, but in any way did this feel different? And if so, I guess how so from your first 5 seasons of playing quarterback in the NFL?
No, I wouldn't say it was different. It's just going out there, trying to do my job to the best of my ability. And I know it's a cliche, but that's all you really have to focus on out there at quarterback. Because if you start, thinking about other things, you're probably not going to play that well. So just try to keep it one thing at a time and focus on my job every single play, and just move on to the next play after that.
Do you have any words to Jake Moody, trying to tell him that you were going to go out there and try to get him a last kick?
What's that?
Did you talk to Moody at all, say that you were going out there trying to get him one last chance for a kick?
No, I didn't talk to Jake before we went out there. Again, like I just said, I was trying to just lead the team down there and hopefully score in any way that we could. So, thanks, guys.